All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Bobby Skinner talking Giants, and welcome to the Week 4 New York Giants offensive line report. We're talking about a win. It feels good to get a win, and you know what feels even better is to talk about an O-line report where the offensive line gave up 0 sacks, where I think all 5 guys played well in this game. We're going to do 3 segments in this O-line report. We're going to go through the 3 scoring drives at the end of the game, just kind of like the plays that made the win happen. We're going to do a longer Matt Skura segment and then a little time on Andrew Thomas. So, Billy Price, Will Hernandez, and Nate Solder will be in the first segment, but they don't have their own segments this week. First, subscribe, do it. I said on the podcast, just do it. Just freaking like and subscribe. Anyways, I want to talk about Solder. Solder, looked all right, Now, they gave him a lot of chip help, they understand he's a weakness. But he did, he held up his own when he was called upon. Had a couple bad reps. He still is kind of an issue in the run game where when he's the backside, he's just getting pushed down. You could just tell he just doesn't have, that strength anymore. I don't know why more pass rushers don't bull rush him. But anyways, I thought Billy Price played really well, especially in the pass game. I mean, he was just, holding up all game long. And then Hernandez had a pretty solid game. Nothing special, but a solid game. And you'll see some good reps out of him. And then, gonna do the segment with, going through the game-winning plays. Thomas is just that dude now. And I think his play has more correlation to Daniel Jones' success than any other player or coach on the team. And then Matt Skura looked good, man. He looks like a high IQ player. He's not going to bully anybody, but, he uses his hands well. He has good feet. He understands angles in the run game. So, he looks like a high IQ player. And so it's his first game, so he gets his own segment. But overall, good job all around. Daniel Jones had time to throw. This was a very good game for the New York Giants offensive line. And credit to Rob Sale. Credit to Rob Sale for getting these guys. This has been a tough year for this offensive line, and there wasn't high expectations anyways. But anyways, we're 2 minutes in. Let's get into it. Let's go through the Giants' 3 scoring drives to finish the game. All right, first play, we're going to go through the Saquon Barkley touchdown, the 54-yard touchdown pass. Now, this ball comes out kind of quick. Touchdown, we'll see. But let's start from left to right. Nate Solder. Good job, Nate. Just a little high, skinny, yeah. Good hands. Looks to break that hand off him. Good job. Thomas, these two working stunt. Hernandez powers down. Price picks this up. Hernandez pushing it off. Pops off at 70. You got Andrew Thomas versus Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan goes for that hand swipe. Thomas punch, pulls the hands back, reloads, puts some hands inside. Beautiful. Cam Jordan, I want to go back inside. Matt Skura's there to help. And then Saquon does the rest. Touchdown Giants. So now we're down by 5 at this point. So we got to go for the 2-point conversion. This play was totally busted, totally broken. This was supposed to be an RPO. He's supposed to throw it here. Tony messes it up. I don't know who messes it up, but somebody messes this ball up. Somebody messes this play up. But let's look at this side first. These 3 right here. Collapsing on here, and you just see all these guys move their feet. I mean, watch Skura and Thomas work this double team, hip to hip. Bury him. Putting the belly on him. And Nate Solder being driven back on this actually kind of makes this play. Now, I'm not going to give him credit for that, but he gets bull rushed back in there. And then Hernandez does a great job picking up the linebacker and blocking him out, and it turns it into a hole. And Daniel Jones gets in essentially untouched. But let's not get bull rush next time. But hey, it ends up working out. So now you're down by 3. So now you're down by 3. Last drive of the game, do or die time. This ball to Tony, converts for a first down. Let's watch Solder and Hernandez. They got 21 blitzing off the edge. Saquon's picking that up. Hernandez does a good job passing off 56 and then popping off and blocking Cam Jordan. Good punch by Nate Solder. Pancake. Hernandez picks him up. Good job. These three are setting these three. Linebacker pops out. Skura keeps the hand out there. Price and him work on it. Thomas hands inside. First down. Kenny Golladay, third down pickup. I mean, let's start with Andrew Thomas on this one. Hands inside. He goes for that inside spin. Power down. Power down. Good stunt pickup by Solder. Passing it off, just placing it in Will Hernandez's lap. Coming off on 55 if the ball wasn't already out. Skura, good job picking up 97. And then Kenny Golladay does the rest. I mean, this is what, maybe that's not why you signed Kenny Golladay for plays like that, but he makes a play. Here's the screen pass. This was beautiful by Hernandez. Watch Hernandez influence block. Watch the left hand. You want him getting upfield. Puts that right hander as a field and watch the left hand. Slap the back. Bam! Uses his momentum. Puts him on his ass. Get out there. You want this guy coming up here. Good job by Will Hernandez. That's what you want. Let Saquon cut right off of you. Now Billy Price, I'll say get upfield, dude. There's nobody out here for you to block. Double teaming this guy doesn't help. Get upfield. That's what I'll say to Billy Price. Get upfield. Probably doesn't add much to this play, but still, get upfield on that. This is the Saquon fumble. So I timed this. From snap to throw is 5.16 seconds. That's insane. I mean, you just got everyone doing their job. Solder gets help from Saquon. Good job. Finishes the block. Let's look at Will Hernandez. Bam. Hands inside. Good feet. Again, hands inside. Replace the right hand. Get those feet over. Good block. Thomas. He's going inside. Gets a chip from Rudolph. Your guy quit on this play, Andrew Thomas. And then Skura gets bull rushed. Price helps out. 5.16 seconds. This could have been a lot bigger of a play. But thankfully the Giants get it back. Third down throw to Kenny Golladay to essentially end the game. Let's start with Andrew Thomas on this one. Spin, doesn't lean, ready for it. He quit. We're in overtime, and he went into his bag of tricks, and he's sitting there dumbfounded, like, damn. Well, I might as well just play contain at this point. Good stunt pickup by Skura and Price. Let's watch Nate Solder. Doesn't let Cam Jordan grab that back. Pocket. Throw. And then the touchdown. This one I'm not giving the O-line credit. Saquon makes this play. I mean, Billy Price is trying to help Will Hernandez out and totally just misses this linebacker. So Skura, who should be picking up this linebacker, is like, hey, I got to help out with that. So Price whiffs badly on that play. But Will Hernandez does his job. Solder does his job. And the Giants celebrate a victory. All right, Matt Skura. First start as a New York Giant. First time playing left guard in 4 years. Played center for the Ravens for a long time. Lost his starting job last year. Joins the Dolphins in camp. Doesn't make their team. Giants sign him to the practice squad. Gets called up early, and now he's playing left guard. So, like, a tough situation. New team, back to left guard where he's played centers and, basically his entire career besides his second season in the NFL. Played center at Duke. And I like what I saw out of him, considering expectations. I think he played better than what Bredesen had shown the previous couple weeks. I think he played better than what Billy Price has shown. So if he can continue to play like this, one, he'll start for the rest of the year. But I think he should get like a contract to be a depth piece going forward. We know this offensive line needs depth. And the reason that Billy Price, Matt Skura are in these games is because they need depth. So anyways, we'll get into it. But I really like what I saw. I think he's a high IQ player out of Duke. So we're going to go through some pass pro reps first. Something I noticed, he does it on like every single rep, this little tap to Billy Price. And I tried finding if like, is this a tell on what the play is or no, it's like he just does it on every play. I mean, we haven't seen consistent left guard play like that in a long time. Now, hands are wide. But once he gets them on, like decent hand placement, good foot, good feet. See, those feet are active, moving, ready to go. Ball out. You see, again, see, he does a tap on every play. Here. Inside. Watch the right foot. Bam. Hands. Again, he's letting guys get, hands on him. But he does a good job to get his hands, replace them inside. Trying to break those arms off. And now he's fighting to get his hands inside. He's got good leverage. Good knee bend. His feet aren't out of whack. Driving back. Bend. Ball out. Here having to deal with, a 6-7 technique. Like realizing like, hey, we're going to have to slide out here. Not oversetting. Hands inside. Bam. That's perfect hand placement. Good feet. Good hands. Good hat. I mean, that's what you want from your guard right there. That's like the exact posture and hands you want and feet you want from your guard right there. Setting out. Hands inside. Good feet. Stays engaged. If you got your hands inside the shoulder plate, inside the breastplates, and you're moving your feet, you're allowed to hold. You're allowed to hold in the NFL if you do it like that. Bam. Giants get down and between the five. But some bad reps too, which we'll show on these ones. Here he just gets beat by the blitzing linebacker. Just sets out towards him, opens his hips just slightly, and he's not ready for that inside counter. You see when it comes, his body turns. Now you've given a pass to the QB. So you just want to set a little flatter. Stay horizontal, and again, it's small, but it's big. This one he probably could have got called for a holding. Here, this rep is kind of funny, especially since we won. So he gets beat. Like you play action, so you gotta be aggressive in it. And then the defensive tackle just jumps gaps and kills him. But because it's play action, he plays the running back. And good job by Skura, I'll say, on a bad rep. Good job not giving up on the rep. To fight through, to see what's going on, and get these hips, swung around here. And if I give you a still frame of this play right here, like, wow, perfect job by the offensive line. Couldn't get any better. So again, don't let one mistake turn into two mistakes. So good recovery. Now the D lineman could have, if he doesn't play the play action, he may light Daniel Jones up and have a fumble or something, but it didn't. So we'll play the results on that. Misses a stunt on this one. You got this linebacker right here, and I get that he's responsible for him, but you got to know, and again, he's been with the team not very long, that if he pops out like that, that means that the running back has him. Turn your head and check over here. Because, could they have done a better job picking up this stunt over here and had Price up? Yeah. But just keep your head on a swivel. Help. Like as soon as you see him pop out, you turn your head for a second, you come out and help on Cam Jordan, and maybe that pass gets completed. Probably not as tight coverage, but still. In the run game, not much. What I'll say is that he understands hand placement, he understands angles, but he's not going to drive anybody off the ball. But he's smart. He's smart at picking stuff up. So look, on this play, you're thinking, okay, Andrew Thomas is out here. Actually, I want to point something out. That Thomas does a good job pointing out, like, they got someone out on this edge, so be ready for this guy to shoot this gap. But he's still, even, being ready for it doesn't mean it's going to happen. So he sees as soon as 97 jumps, watch his head. Head snaps. Pick it up. You would love for Thomas to maybe get over more on this, but it's a hard block to make, and then Skura can come off to the linebacker. But smart on him for not coming off to the linebacker just because at this time is when you would come off to the linebacker. Because he realized, hey, Thomas isn't going to be able to sustain this block if I don't stay on. And at least do a nice little run for Saquon Barkley. On this rep, him and Andrew Thomas are going to double. And this is what we've missed out of Shane Mew of these Andrew Thomas doubles, and he does it on this one. Now, this is mostly Thomas, obviously. But Skura has to do his job. Hip to hip. Feet driving in motion. Stepping together. Moving a guy. And finish. When he tries to redirect, put him on his ass. So, for a debut, haven't played left guard in a long time, new for the team, I would say it was a pretty good, solid outing for Matt Skura. All right, Andrew Thomas. Now, I keep on telling you guys I'm not going to do an Andrew Thomas segment every week, but he's forced me to do an Andrew Thomas segment every week. So we'll keep this one kind of quick. We'll go through 5 or 6 passing plays. Man, I really think he is the biggest correlation to Daniel Jones' success. More than any coach, more than any player on this team, I really think that is what's leading to Daniel Jones' success. He's manipulating the pocket so much better when he can trust his blind side. Now, the whole line played good this game, pass blocking line wise, but they really hadn't up until this point. It was Andrew Thomas playing left tackle really well, and Daniel Jones, with everything happening in front of him, was able to manipulate the pocket, get the ball out on time, get outside the pocket when when Nate Solder screws up. So, anyways, let's get into Andrew Thomas. I almost said Nate Solder. That's kind of disrespectful. Andrew Thomas. So we're going to go through some pass blocking reps. First play. Backed up in their own end zone. Daniel Jones in his end zone right now. Beautiful set, jump set. Hands are wide to come in, which isn't great, but it's, you know, decent enough. Watch the right hand. Bam. That seems so simple, but that's so big. Like his left hand is exactly where you want it right now. He's not leaning. He's got great knee bend. This is the leverage you want. His feet are good. Put that right hand, and now it's a perfect block. Now at this point, it's a perfect block, and this is how Andrew Thomas is growing, man. Where last year it was protect the inside, wash guys around the edge, and it worked. But the mark of being a great tackle is winning right here. It's not winning right here, back here, which is a win. It's winning right here, and that leads to a nice pass. Next rep. Sets. Pulls the hands out. Brings them back in. Reloads. Left hand on the breastplate. Right hand on the small of the back. You're feeling. You're not leaning. You got good knee bend. Spin. You feel it. Bam, you're there. Take the left hand off the small of the back. Put in his right breastplate. And you're winning. And you are winning. Could have been a big play. Could have been a big play. You got play action under center, which has been very successful for the Giants. I will give Jason Garrett credit for that. Watch the left hand. Left hand is high. Bam, put it inside. And again, look at his feet. I mean, this guy was leaning like crazy last year. He wants to get back inside. When he goes inside, make sure this right foot doesn't swing back. Just power down. Power down. 1 step. 2 step. Ball out. Beautiful rep. Beautiful rep for Thomas. Again, man, he's so much better at his hand replacement. Hands inside. Good feet. Good feel. Confident. If you want to go around the corner, I'll be here. You go back inside, I'm here. This was his one bad pass blocking rep. Part of me thinks that this is because you see, now it's hard to judge because Solder can open it up, open up his hips too easily. But it's like this is a quick hitting play. It's spacing. It's a 3-step drop. It was 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3, and they're trying to get the ball out quick. So this very well may be like, hey, you give the edge because this ball's coming out quick. I kind of hate blocking plays like that, but anyways, let's just assume it's not though. Sets. He does lean on this play. His feet stop. And he just opens those hips up. Gets a hit on Daniel Jones. And then we'll finish it off with this. You can't see it from the view you want to see it from, but I couldn't leave this play out. This is the Kadarius Toney screen. And just puts Peyton Turner on his ass. And honestly, playing left tackle on the back side of a screenplay, really all you're really trying to do is get this guy up the field. It doesn't take the most effort. It's basically, hey, just get your feet right. But just hey, you want to spin? I will pick your ass up and set you down. I really wish I could get a better view of that. But anyways, that's the best I gave it. So, again, after 4 weeks, man, Andrew Thomas has shown that he's the real deal. It's not overreacting. And honestly, I watch all these other guys from his draft class. He's playing better than them. He's playing better than them right now. The issue is he didn't train with the people who pump up their guys the most, which, I don't want him to do that. and he started off bad, and he's but he deserves more credit because he's balling right now, and I'm really proud. I'm really happy for Andrew Thomas. All right, that's the Week 4 O-line report. Again, make sure to like, subscribe, check out all the other stuff here on the channel. We got a podcast. Later on today, we'll have the film review out. Justin will have the stat report out with another mailbag pod out tomorrow. And stick with us. Let's grow. Let's grow. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, let's go Big Blue.